My name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some tags. Now in a recent video I did what's in my book instead of what's in my box, because I have my book of to-dos, and I noticed I don't have a lot of tags, so I'm like, I really probably should start making some tags. So I'm hoping to maybe add this as a weekly feature. Tag You're It, or Tag Tuesday, Tag Thursday, something. But I'm going to start with this set first. I'll show you how I did this. These tags are definitely smaller. I'm always looking for those places that have little tuck-in places. I probably don't have one here now. Oh, there we go. That have like little spots to put things. That's one of them. I'm not sure. I have another one that has a side tuck. But I'm always looking for tinier little tags. So with that said, I do have, oh, this is so heavy, this really old, hope I'm not glaring you out here, this really old, maybe I'll do it this way, tag punch. I mean, it is ginormously huge and old. Sort of see that it's yellowed on here. It was from Imagination. I have no idea. I've had it for a long time. The stamps that get punched out for it are approximately about 3.5 inches by 1 3/4 inches. So you could definitely cut out your own stamps, do the little corner edges. I do have my slant edge. I did do the bottom. With that, this obviously came out of there, and then the whole punches itself. But I did slant the bottom a little bit just to finish off the tag. So I'm going to show you a couple different decoration things too, hopefully today, after we make a couple of these up. This first one, I took my new polka dot stamp, and I stamped in a blue and yellow. I used a fossilized amber and I can't think of the other name. It was prize ribbon. So I stamped in this blue and yellow on here, added a little words, little butterfly, some of my vintage tape. Really easy. This one, I added some of my homemade washi tape. I actually took one of the pieces and ripped it in half. So I just put part of it on here as like a side. Kind of like I did, I forgot to mention, I got a book page there with a little side there. Add a butterfly, a little Tracy Fox tape, tag, and a little more vintage tape. I did add a reinforced circle that I cut out of paper, just to add a little bit more dimension to that. So, all right, so I'm going to just do a quick show on how this stamp or cutter works. I got to stand up though because I got to use up pressure. I have to press down hard. Okay, I like to do it this way also because then I can see, make sure that it's not like that or something. And hopefully I don't grunt. Oh, it doesn't punch a hole. I punched a hole. I made these a couple days ago, the blanks. Okay. Now it probably would be easier to cut these into lengths, but I had the punch. I might as well use it, right? Okay, so I remember now I took these and I went and took my crocodile and punched the big hole. Just aimed for the center, and there we go. Okay. All right, so there we go. Some nice little tags. I'm using a regular weight cardstock that I've cut. The reason I have the strips there is because I had started with 12 by 12 papers that I cut down two 8.5 by 11, so I ended up with strips on the two sides. I used the 8.5 by 11s to run and do my digitals on because it's a little bit thicker than copier paper, and I had a whole bunch left over for my scrapbooking days, so I thought this was a nice way to do that. So, all right, so I've done a couple other ones here. I've got some bunch printed out here already. A couple of them I didn't do the angle. I did do the angle on some of these and not the others. Now I have gone and covered these with sort of pages, unlike these where I just kind of partially. This one I covered with music sheet. This one I covered with just a generic-y kind of scrapbook paper. It's a Dear Emily. So I got a couple other ones that I thought I would kind of just play with to get covered. So I'm going to get my glue and get a label. So I was thinking of, I got this will fit. I was thinking about a dictionary page, but we're not going to know it's a dictionary page because that part's cut out. So maybe I won't do that one. Maybe I'll do this one. I just wanted tinier words, so we'll do that. I'm going to just throw some glue on here and glue it to the back of that, approximately where I want it. Not upside down though. And then I'll let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll come and cut around it. All right, so we'll let that one dry a few minutes. I have this, which is from my advertisement sheets. I thought this might be fun to do. The word flowers there. So I got some flowers. Or do I want to do that? BB flower show? No, I'm going to do that. Okay. I do have in my coffee account a freebie where I did some of these. This is sticky. It's going to stick. Where I did the copied these advertisements that I had. And you can download them for free. So if you want to take a look at my coffee account, you can print some of these advertisements I have out. Okay, we'll let that one dry. And let's do one more. I actually have this blue coffee dyed paper that I have from tie-dye. I keep calling it coffee dye. It's not coffee, obviously, it's blue. My tie-dye that I dye is similar to coffee dyeing. So I'm going to use a piece of this because that's a fun color to make a tag out of. Okay, I think that'll be enough for now. Put these to the side. And we'll see what we can make with these. So I'm gonna let these dry a little bit more before I cut them. All right, put those finished. So I pulled out a few things. I got a couple small mushrooms. I got a couple small-ish birds and a couple small flowers. I'm definitely gonna save some flowers for when I do that one. And I was thinking a bird would be fun with this because birds sing. And then maybe one of the mushrooms for that one. And yeah, so let's see if I can get, yeah, probably get that bird on there like that, and then get maybe a label on the bottom so like it's sitting on a label and not just kind of floating in the sky, as they say. So let's grab a little label. That could work. We'll start with that. And I'm going to just throw a little inking around the edge. Just knock that white just a little bit. The book pages these come from aren't exactly the most antique-y. And these are some Tracy Fox labels. So we're going to use one of those. And boom, there we go. Probably gonna have to cut his little sad little tail off a little bit, but that's okay. Don't rather than cutting his beak off, right? And then maybe I'll add a little mini label in there. All right. Norfolk, not sure what that would mean. Too long. Too yellow. Don't want something that says butcher for the bird, right? That's not good. That's too big. All right, we're gonna use one of those. All right, so I'm gonna get the bird down and then I'll get the label. So how was your day today? Hopefully it's going well. Today was grocery shopping day, so we got taken care of that. And that's always a chore that I'm glad when it's over. But boy, I'm telling you, food is expensive. I don't know where the money goes, but holy cow. Before you know it, you spent 200 bucks at the grocery store. And you're like, for what? What did I buy? All right, so just part of the white beak is gonna cut off, not the beak. Okay. All right, I think I want the longer one. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Just throw a dark enough sign, but the sides are a little white, so we'll throw a little ink on that, and we'll, there, covers up the bottom of the limb. Get out of the way, glue glove. Okay. Save those little signs because I might use another little one. Yeah. Now I could throw an island in there, but I'm not going to take the time right now to do that. It might be something I add later, to add an eyelet to it. Just depending on how I go to put it somewhere, but that's cute. All right, so for this, I was thinking of my little Tim Holtzy people. And it says, Dear Emily. So maybe I can find Emily. Whoa. Don't craft a lunch. All right, could she sit on a mushroom? I put the Dear Emily's in the wrong spot. I really wanted somebody to go there. Sadly, we can't see her name. Bummer. Bummer. All right, where are you, Emily? There we go. She's a little better. I like that idea of one of these sitting on a mushroom, though. That would be cute. Maybe I got another tag I can do for that. All right, so if I put her there, you can still see Dear Emily, but I cut the bear off. Don't want to cut the bear off. Question is, what do I put there? All right. Okay, we're going to use a little of this just to have her stand on something. get the side of them. There we go. All right, and then we'll put something up there. But she's definitely gonna go down here. But let's see, before I glue her down, in case there has to be a label behind her. Or do I want a little I probably don't have a butterfly small enough. I had some in here. Lots of bugs. They don't really, they're not screaming butterfly to me for some reason, even though they are butterflies. Okay. Let's see about one of my stamped tags. I don't want it too big to block her name. These might all be a little big. Da, da, da. It's not too bad. That writing is a little bluish. Okay, put that stuff away, and let's see. All right, this still has its corners. Out just a tad because it is a little crooked. So do that and wrap it around. I like that better. Okay. All right. Let's glue Emily down. Dear Emily. Dear Lisa, put the pin back in your glue every once in a while. Okay. Keep bending her head. Okay. All right, Emily. glue off my hands. Yeah, I think this one definitely will need some sort of brad or, sorry, eyelet up there, just to give it a little bit more punch there. Okay. All right, so let's see which one of these is, okay, let's see, they're pretty dry. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the back off, or sorry, cut around the tag so the front is now covered. Now you definitely don't have to cover the tags, but since this was such a plain white off-white kind of item, I thought it could stand a little zhuzhing up. Oops, wrong side. All right. Close enough. I say it's close enough. Okay, so for this one, I think I might try that little girl on the mushroom. I think that might be cute. Sitting on the mushroom, and that tag going up and down that I had and I put away, I think would be fun. I think once I ink it'll be okay. Kind of wish the pink was more a little redder, kind of like how the mushroom is, but I didn't want to do the brown because there's a little too much brown on brown, I thought. Okay. All right. I think her name is Margaret. That's why she couldn't go on the other one, because her name is Margaret. Okay. All right, so we're going to glue this on first. It's a little thicker paper, so I'm going to use the, whoops, right off the side, glitter glue. Okay. All right, so I kind of got to do her like that. So too far down. Okay, we're sticking with that guy. Now, question is, all right. Now, I want her feet over and then like that. So I probably should glue her together. Throw a little glue on her feet. drop of glue up there. Okay. You got to go on the back side, not the front side of the mushroom. Okay. I think I want to put a little, I'm going to flip her over so I don't stick it to there. I think I want to put a little bit of vintage tape. There we go. I want a darker piece. Okay. Maybe I'll just wrap this piece around. Come on. Go. Yeah, much better. Okay. All right, let's get Margaret and her mushroom. Attached. Okay. Cute. Very cute. Cute, cute, cute. I like it. Yeah, definitely fun. Okay. Sticking to me. All right, so let's see if we can get one more done, that flower one, since I get so many flowers here. Okay. All right, let's cut this out. All right. Yes, flowers. I've got bigger ones, but I think they're not going to work the way the words are. All right, I think I want to cover up the Get Well, I Love You Sympathy, because that would probably not be anything I would do in a journal. So we'll put that in the middle, a little label underneath there. What do I want to do? I like the size of that one better. Let's find a label and see if I want to do 2 flowers or not. That one keeps popping up on me like it wants to be used. That's too big. Too big. Oh, label, where are you? Like, I know it when I see it, you know? I like the fact that that circle's there and it's not attached. It's on its own. It's not separate. Yes, I still like the size on that one. And I like the color on that one. Oh, such a dilemma. Oh, you're bigger. Oh, almost flipped that whole little tray of tiny tags off. That would have not been good. That would have been not good. All right, which way does this go? Looks like it goes up that way. There. Pink tag. It's so hard to figure out if you want to use something while it's still moving and not glued on, you know? I just might want those two. One of those on the back maybe. Okay. I just realized I also didn't put the little hole in the back or in the top. Or I forget. All right. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to go with the bigger red rose. I like the color contrast. And I think I like this tag because the fact it's got the little interest of the circle inside. A little different. All right, so you're going to go down first. And you are going to go down on top. Make sure the flower is upright. Blocking those words. I think I'm going to go with that at the bottom. Yes, flowers. Yes. Yes to the flowers. I'm not going to put anything on the back, just in case I don't really know where it's going to go yet. Nah, let's not. Okay. All right. All right. How much time we got there? Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Get my tiny tags put back before I forget and lose my tiny tags. I tend to find at least a couple on the floor at the end of each craft session. Oh, I do have my blue one here. I'll just do a flower with the blue one. All right, we're going to do the flower with the blue one because the blue one's pretty. Mermaid Lagoon. Throw a little edging on this. I used, this is the color I used in the Junk Journal July video where I chose my favorite color being blue, and this is the technique I used to do the background tag I used. I covered the whole thing up though. I'm not going to do that for this because I'll do a little in the front, add a little dimension to it, like a pattern. Yeah, my finger's all blue, almost. All right, so I've got this blue flower, but I think pink might be fun just because it's a different, you know, pink and blue. If I do the blue, I gotta find some other stuff, which is not the worst thing in the world to find some other stuff, but too redundant. Wrap that around. Well, that could be fun. I did this stamped specimen on vellum, my Tim Holtz stamp. Or I could just do that. As I'm sitting here, grab keep with my first thought. Specimen. And we'll do the blue. But I think I'm gonna Alright, do I do the first cut or the second cut? The first cut, okay. I like to test them out before I just go and stamp sometimes, because these, especially these archival ones, they're very, very juicy. And sometimes the original one is just a little too much, as they say. Could probably use those for tags at some point. Cut them out. Yeah. I save those. All right, so if we do that and we do the blue flower, let me put the hole in there before I forget again. Okay. Needs something else though, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes. It does. baby. Keep wanting to use that, don't I? Kind of goes with that. Put it that way. Just keep throwing stuff on there, that's all, right? Just keep throwing stuff. Like throwing spaghetti on the wall. At some point it's gonna stick. Looking for a thin thing to go on the bottom, but I don't know if I necessarily want. Keep finding those. I don't want those. Beige. See, things like that are just too big, or are they? Maybe not. Cover that up a little. Flea market? Well, that's fun. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, so. All right, we've landed on a little flea market on the bottom. Okay, and glue. Upside down flea market. Yeah, I like that. Definitely like that. Okay, so, all right, did we land on this? Possibly going there. Okay, you're gonna be out. Okay, I like it. I'm not sure why, but I think it's because it's kind of got blue numbers and then the kind of green, like how the leaves are. And let's ink this guy up and see if he sticks anywhere. I think he sticks. I think he sticks better. Okay. All right, I'm not totally mad covering up the word specimen because it is supposed to be kind of like a background piece. Those flowers going that way, kind of, yeah, we got it! Yay! Oh yeah, there we go. There we to the go. All right, that is the wrong box. Okay, many tags away, because as we know, many tags land on the floor. Okay. Get those out of the way. I'll get the flowers picked up in a minute. Okay. Okay, well, I think that is a good start on my little tag collection. Yeah, I like them. I like them. Margaret on her mushroom. Dear Emily standing there waiting. Got some flowers, some butterflies, a bird. Yeah, fun. Pieces all over the place though. Yeah, so recap. Tag size about 3.5 by 1 3/4, so tiny little tags. If you don't have a punch, which I'm sure most people don't, since that is like antiquated, you can cut them out with a slicer. Throw some holes in there. Like I said, I'll probably throw some eyelets in there at some point just to finish them off when I get closer to putting them into an actual book. But yeah, fun stuff. So, all right. That is going to be it for this collection. Just a little tease for the next time I do my tags. This is a master board that I did of just random little pieces, lots of florals, lots of bright colors. So I'm just going to cut these into probably bigger tag shapes to make tags out of these. So I wasn't sure if I'd have enough time to do that and this, but it looks like this is going to have to be its own video. So if you're interested in seeing how these turn out to be tags, you know, with some, probably not flowers on there because it's redundant again. If you want to see how this turns out, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet so you can see when the videos get loaded. Hit the thumbs up likes button if you like this tag collection. And you want to see me do some more tags. I definitely will be doing them because I like tags. I won't be just doing all small ones, but this was a good start to get my feet wet into some tag making. So that is going to be it for today's video. As usual, I appreciate everyone who stops by and watches my videos, so thank you so very much for the support, and I hope you have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.